So that's why they have kind of like a cosmic theme, I would say. She's so cute. Oh my god.
Age 15, and also placing 6th globally at one of the biggest ballroom dance contests in the world, the
Sixth globally.
in the
Just gorgeous and gifted.
As she had
It's
trained
the
under
delivery
SM
too.
before,
I just got
many
chills.
fans
How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the channel. So I've had my eyes set on learning more about Kep1er for a while now, and I do want to watch Girls Planet at some point. The episodes are really effing long. We'll definitely get to that over on Patreon at some point soon. We're doing Street Woman Fighter right now, so if you're interested in that or watching Queendom that we just finished, that's over on Patreon. The link will be down below. But anyways, absolutely love Wadada, but my favorite song from them so far is Mask, or MVSK, which I'm pretty sure is supposed to be Mask, right? That song is absolute heat. Other than that, I know I think one name, Xiaoting, and because Xiaoting, which I'm assuming is why Aptly named his Kep1er channel after. So let's go ahead and get into his guide, Kep1er, the ultimate debut guide. Let's go.
If you're watching this video, there's a very high chance that you know absolutely nothing about Kep1er at all, or are very likely already a
Basically,
Kep1er
yeah.
yourself. Regardless of wherever
Should I turn it up real quick? Okay, let's go.
you fall on that spectrum, welcome to today's video. My channel's name is Xiaotings, but you can call me Locke, and today we are going to be deep diving into K-pop's brand new super rookies, Kep1er.
Yes.
As with any other
Wait,
guide,
is that a Kep1er
first
song?
off, we'll
Which
start
song
with
is
the
that?
Basics. Who are Kep1er, where'd they come from, and what have they done thus far? Kep1er are a 9-member Korean, Japanese, and Chinese girl group signed under Wake One Entertainment, a subsidiary
I didn't even
of
know
CJE.
it was all three.
They are managed by Swing Entertainment, one of the labels that has previously managed groups such as IZ*ONE, IOI, 101, and X1, and their contract is for 2.5 years.
I
Kep1er
know
are
of some
a
of them.
dual-leader group, meaning they have a main leader and a co-leader, and were formed through the show Girls Planet 999, an Mnet survival show aired between August
getting
and
there.
October 2021. The show featured 99 contestants from Japan, China, and Korea, who were voted by viewers from
99?
all over the world into the final lineup. The show officially concluded on October 22nd of 2021, and the final lineup became the 9 members of Kep1er. The name Kep1er, pronounced in Korean as Kep1er, which was also announced during the
Kep1er?
finale, has a dual-pronged meaning. It is an amalgamation of the Northern English word kep, which means to catch, representing the members catching their dreams, and the number 1, representing that 9 girls will become one to become the best. The name is also a nod to the name of the German astronomer Johannes Kepler, the one responsible for the way that humans currently conceptualize how planets move. As for the fandom name, fans of Kep1er are called Keplian. Officially, this just means those who support Kep1er and would stay next to the girls. However, an additional way to think about it
I'm
would
a
be
budding
as an
Keplian
amalgamation
myself,
of
I think.
Kep1er and Guardian. Now, as far as Kep1er's activities are concerned, on the 3rd of January 2022, Kep1er debuted with their first mini-album titled First Impact, and its title track, Wadada.
So that's why they have kind of like a cosmic theme, I would say.
First Impact is a
I wonder if
6-track
they're gonna
mini-album
continue with that. That's
consisting of
interesting.
the title Wadada, 2 B-sides, and 3 Girls Planet 999 songs, including the show's signal song Over and Over and Over. The 3rd of January officially commemorates the start of Kep1er's full activities as an active group. In the pre-debut phase alone, Kep1er have already begun
I didn't even see they did a
records
Christmas video.
and have showed promise for what's to come. As of the making of this guide, Kep1er have already become the most followed pre-debut rookie girl group in 2021 and are currently the most followed rookie girl group in 2022.
It's actually
By the 4th of
insane.
January
And they got onto
2022,
Queendom because of
Kep1er
it.
had amassed over 650,000 followers on Twitter, 1.4 million followers on Instagram, and over 1.1 million subscribers on YouTube. Massive figures.
And
for
this
a
was in
pre-debut girl
January.
group.
This was on
As for their
January
debut
9th.
numbers, Kep1er's First Impact broke the record for the #1 selling debut album from a K-pop girl group in the first 24 hours with 150,000 sales of their album.
That's
As of the 9th of
pretty
January
iconic, if you ask
2022,
me.
Kep1er broke yet another record and charted as the 2nd highest selling girl group debut of all time within the first week of sales, with over 200,000 copies of their album sold. In addition to this, the MV for their title track Wadada
Xiaoting.
also sits as the 8th most viewed MV for any debut K-pop act in the first 24 hours.
That's pretty good.
With over 9 million views. Now, of course, due to the timing of this guide, I cannot account for the numerous successes that Kep1er will inevitably achieve in the coming months, but look out for an updated guide from me at their first comeback for some new stats and even more
Was this
information.
before or after they actually got their win?
It's time that we dive a little deeper
got,
into Kep1er and of course
2 wins, right?
members.
Actually?
Before we do start getting to know the members though, I really just quickly want to throw in a disclaimer here that currently Kep1er do not have any official assigned positions. Thus far, in all lives, meetings and public appearances, Kep1er have not explicitly stated any positions other than leader and co-leader, and so everything currently is left up to assumption as of the making of this
Is that
guide.
still true? Does anybody know if that's still true? I wonder if they were just gonna keep that, because that's interesting. I mean, they're already kind of breaking the mold for the very early history, so maybe they just
With that being said,
they forego
let's get straight into the members.
positions altogether.
Chaehyun is the oldest member of Kep1er, or the Madonni, and she already has experience as a debut idol. Within Kep1er, despite being the eldest and the leader, Yujin is often labeled as the fake maknae because of her cute charms and the way that she is a total goofball.
Love it. Oh my goodness. Adorable. She's so cute. Oh my god.
She loves to have fun and loves to
Love
laugh,
it.
and she is easily one of the loudest members of Kep1er. She is considered an
Love
egg
it.
master, and her bunny-like charms earned her the title Yujin Tokki, or Bunny Yujin. In this vein,
Bunny
Yujin's
Yujin.
representative animal within Kep1er is also a bunny. In 2015, Yujin
surprising
first
nobody.
debuted in Cube's girl group CLC, but following members leaving the group due to company
Oh,
issues,
she was in CLC?
and CLC having no activities for the better part of a year, she joined Girls Planet 999 in hopes that she could re-debut.
Wow. She's
Yujin
very
first
pretty.
entered Cube in 2011, which means that until now she had a whopping 10 years of experience in the K-pop industry
Damn.
already. This experience of hers, along with her considerate nature and her friendly personality, makes her not only an incredible support for her younger members as a leader, but also makes her one of the mother figures of the group. Currently, she is
Love
learning
it.
Mandarin, and she
I've
also
got a
knows
weakness
how to speak
for that.
Japanese and English.
I've got a weakness for that. Right now, I would say Xiaoting is probably the bias, but that's me not knowing anything about any of the members in particular.
아, 영어 잘한다고?
I love you, Yujin.
Oh my
you
God.
look beautiful. Oh, thank you. Your English is so cute. Yeah,
It's adorable.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry. Toilet because
Oh my god.
very very. Okay.
こんにちは、私
Oh my
たちは
God.
CLC です。今度のアルバムたくさん応援してください。
Cute.
On top of all this,
Cute.
Yujin is not only a seasoned and experienced idol, but she is also an actress as well. So far, Yujin has
Oh, yeah?
acted in over 4 dramas, with her most recent being the web drama titled Pumpkin Time.
아니야?
Pumpkin time?
아니야 그런 거.
나보다 먼저 좋아했다며? 네가 어떻게 이럴 수가 있어? 태주한테도 나한테도 잘못한 거야.
Okay.
무슨 말이라도 해보라니까? 무슨 변명이라도 해보라고!
She's done variety and reality shows before too, so
There's
she'll
some
be a
skills
great guide
there.
in helping the members learn the ropes with variety. The funny thing about Yujin though, is that despite all of her experience
smile.
and even her age, there is in fact a member who has been in the Korean entertainment industry longer than her. Throughout Girls Planet 999, Yujin was able to show multiple different sides of herself and become the confident and capable leader that she is today. She is a talented
God.
vocalist and dancer, she can rap,
Watching Girls
she's
Planet is gonna
also
be an
a visual,
experience.
and thus she can certainly be considered
Facts.
as an all-rounder in this regard.
Facts. Ooh. Solid live vocal. Solid. Oh my god. Okay, what? Woo!
In Girls Planet 999, Yujin was announced as
Okay,
the
that was
sixth
on-
member of
that was
Kep1er,
uncalled
finishing
for.
in 3rd place overall.
Third place overall. Okay. Xiaoting.
Following
Oh
Yujin,
my
we
god.
have the second eldest, the tallest, and the only Chinese member in the group, Xiaoting.
Only
Xiaoting
Chinese
is from
one?
Chengdu, Sichuan province in China, and she is currently signed to Top Class Entertainment. She is one of the faces of Kep1er, and she is renowned for her stunning visuals. Xiaoting is goofy, funny, and is also one of Kep1er's loudest members, having earned the title Shen Xiaoting on Girls Planet 999, and carrying
Xiaoting?
this through to her time in Kep1er as well.
Oh my god. That smile. I have no idea what they're doing here. What are they doing?
She is close with all of her fellow members, and they learn
Right
Chinese
over my
to
head.
communicate better with her while she studies to get better at Korean. Her Korean name
Cute.
is Shim Sojong, the main nickname she likes to go by is Ting, and her representative
Ting.
animal is a deer. Within Kep1er, Xiaoting is not
Ting.
only considered a visual killer, but she's also
Yup.
a dance expert and has been recognized for this multiple times. Prior to her debut
Okay.
in Kep1er, Xiaoting made a name for herself internationally as an extremely talented ballroom dancer. Since her teen years,
That's
she has competed
interesting.
in and placed in over 50 domestic and international ballroom competitions. Out of all of her competitions, some of her most notable accolades are winning first place domestically in a Shanghai Ballroom Tournament Championship at age 15, and also placing
15.
6th globally at one of the biggest ballroom dance contests in the world, the
Sixth
Blackpool Dance
globally.
Festival in the UK.
That's insane. She's gorgeous and gifted.
In addition to this, Xiaoting is
Damn.
also a college graduate who holds a degree majoring in performance from the Sichuan Conservatory of Music University, something which just shows how
Interesting.
committed she is to performing. Prior to her debut in Kep1er, Xiaoting competed in Produce Camp China 2020, or Chuang as it's commonly known as, where she ranked 80th overall after getting eliminated in episode 4. Going into Girls Planet 999, she
I'm
was
surprised
ranked
she was so
number
low.
1 out of all the Chinese contestants in the show at episode 1, making her one of the 3 centers for the show's signal song, o.o.o. In addition to being an incredible dancer, Xiaoting also has proven that she is a more than capable vocalist, and also has showed that she is additionally capable of rapping as well.
Okay. Yeah, I'd have to say.
By
Okay,
the
that's
end of the show,
something.
Xiaoting had
That's
finished
something.
9th in the show overall, making her the final member of Kep1er to be announced.
Oh, she was the last one to get in? Oh, wow. That's insane. That's insane because of the little I know about Kep1er, I think Xiaoting is probably like the most biased one so far just because look at her, but like that's really interesting. And I think she was only when she did that produce show for China and she was ranked 80th, I think that was probably because her vocals weren't like quite all there yet, but she had everything else because she was already an accomplished dancer at that point.
Sakamoto
Mashiro.
Mashiro is one of the 2 Japanese members, and she is
Japanese?
also the co-leader of Kep1er along with Yujin. Mashiro is the
Interesting.
same age as Xiaoting, making her a member of the Gugus, the 99-liners, and she completes what is known as the Onni line, or the oldest line, along with Yujin and Xiaoting. Since Girls Planet, in both
Interesting.
Kep1er's reality
Oh my
and
God.
V-Lives, it's become a well-known fact that Mashiro is one of Kep1er's happy pills, and she is easily recognized by her dimples when she laughs or smiles. Like Yujin,
Love.
she's a mother-like figure who supports all of her members, and she's extremely articulate with her emotions. Mashiro is an extremely funny member,
Love.
and is definitely one of Kep1er's main mood boosters.
실실? 왜냐면 나는 언니 막 춤출 때가 너무 좋아. 언니 깜짝 놀랐어요. 5, 6, 7, 8.
And then the hair flip to finish it
ケプラーのファン
off.
の皆さん、こんにちは。ケプラーマシロです。いつも私たちを見守って応援して素敵な言葉をかけてくださってありがとうございます。まだ私たちケプラーはスタートラインに立ったばかりです。これからお見せしたい姿がまだまだたくさん多いので、私たちとずっと一緒にいてくだ
I
さ
love her
ると嬉し
speaking
いです。
voice.
ありがとうございます。愛してます。マシロ。
Within Kep1er, Mashiro's representative animal is a raccoon. As for her story,
Raccoon. Interesting.
Mashiro's pre-debut journey is quite interesting, as prior to her debut in Kep1er, she was a former JYP and Pledis trainee, training at JYP
Oh, okay.
between 2016 and 2018, and Pledis between 2019 and 2020. Although all information regarding Mashiro as a Pledis trainee is yet to be confirmed and is just solely based on rumor. As it happens, as a result of her years in JYP, Mashiro is actually close friends with all members of ITZY, and she trained closely together with them prior to their debut in 2019.
I wonder if she was trying to get into ITZY.
2016년부터 2018년 2년 동안 하고 이제 안 되는 건가? 저는 이제 포기할 생각이었거든요.
After leaving JYP, Mashiro tried going back home to Japan in order to be able to pursue other career interests. These didn't work out for her though, as her yearning to debut as a K-pop idol was so strong, and at some stage before Girls Planet 999, Mashiro signed to 143 Entertainment, the same agency as another member of Kep1er. As she had previously trained at JYP, Mashiro speaks Korean fluently, so much so to the point where she apparently
Gives
can
you a
no
leg
longer
up.
speak Japanese, although this is a joke amongst her members, and she is currently presumably
She
learning
just
how to speak
spoke
Mandarin.
Japanese, right?
일본어 아직 할 수 있냐고 물어봤어요. 괜찮습니다. 저희는 둘이 있을 때 일본어로 대답을 할까요? 私たち日本語で結構話すんで大丈夫です。日本語は。
이러지도 못하네.
During Girls Planet 999, Mashiro was well loved by fans and was one of the most consistently popular contestants in Japan. She was always voted to be the leader of any team that she was in, and she had a 100% win and success rate with each of her teams. As a result, she was always highly praised for her leadership skills and was eventually appointed as
That
co-leader
is
of
something.
Kep1er after the show had ended.
임명장, 케플러, 브리더, 마시로. 위 멤버는 모든
Look at this
멤버들의
set.
심사숙고
That set is
끝에 케플러를
insane.
이끌어갈 브리더로 선정되었기에 이 임명장을 수여합니다.
Cute.
케플러의 듬직한 브리더가 되길 기원합니다. 2021년 11월 18일 케플러 1동!
She highlighted
Cute.
her versatility across multiple concepts on the show and showed that she is strong in both vocal
Damn.
and dance departments. as
That's what I
seen
have to
through
look
her
forward to in
performances.
Girls Planet. That's high.
Overall, Mashiro ranked 8th in the show, making her the first member of Kep1er to be announced. Moving
She
on
almost
from
didn't
the
make it,
only
though,
line
if she
to
was
the
ranked
middle
8th.
line, we have Kep1er's Kim Chaehyun. Within Kep1er, she is recognized at least
Chaehyun?
amongst members as being in charge of vocals, and she has already been able to show her vocal skills. She is an O2 liner from Busan, meaning that she can speak dialect or saturi, and she is one of the most extroverted members of Kep1er.
So far, they're all extroverted and loud. From what I can tell.
가자.
Oh my god. She kind of looks like Wendy.
지금 체키타카 찍고 있는데 재밌게
Red
보고 있나?
Velvet.
As far as her
She's so
personality is
cute, oh my
concerned,
god.
Chaehyun is constantly
Kinda
at the
looked
center
like
of
Wendy.
chaos and noise whenever the members are having fun. She loves to laugh and joke around, but she is incredibly
Same.
responsible and mature, making her an excellent support for her younger members and her
Oh my
older members
God.
too.
이름은 김채연이고요. 짱구 개인기를 잘합니다.
Oh yeah?
액션 가면 쏴주세요.
Joke went over my head, but it
Her
was
official
cute.
representative animal is a white tiger. Prior to her debut,
Interesting.
like Mashiro, Chaehyun was a former Big 3 company trainee, having trained at SM Entertainment for 4 years. In order to pursue her dream of being an idol, she dropped out of school at 13, and she independently studied for and passed her middle and high school examinations by herself. During her time
Wow.
at SM, she got close to and became friends with the members of aespa, and after leaving, trained on her own as an individual trainee for 2 years. As Chaehyun has independently studied and trained, she
Apparently
was without
that
a
worked.
company before Girls Planet, but is now under Wake One Entertainment by default along
Wow.
with Kep1er. Up until she had debuted within Kep1er,
Okay, I
Chaehyun
like
had
her
been
too.
a trainee for a total of 6 years.
이
이걸 말고 더 재밌게 잘할 자신이 없더라고요. 어쨌든 제가 6년 동안 했잖아요. 6년이 헛되이지 않았다라고 생각이 들 모습들이 나왔으면 좋겠습니다.
Throughout the show, Chaehyun was often praised for her vocal color, and she shone in her performance of IU's My C. As she had trained
the
under
delivery
SM
too.
before,
I just got chills.
Many fans watching the show said that she had maintained the SM vocals and the SM visuals, making her one of the most vocally capable contestants on the show. She often took and aced vocal positions in her performances on the show, and she maintained her
That looked like a
spot in the
Twice
top
song. I
9
forget which one
rankings
it
for the
was.
entire
I know the
program.
choreo though.
In the finale, she finished first overall after attaining the most points from international and Korean votes.
Oh my
And
god.
was the 8th member of Kep1er
The
to be
cheeks.
announced.
She got first overall. Interesting. Dayeon.
The next member, also a member of and completing the middle line, is Kim Dayeon. She's an 03 liner and is without a doubt one of Kep1er's strongest dancers.
Okay, dancer.
Prior to her
Everybody
debut
else is
in
just
Kep1er,
vibing and
she
she's
had been
killing it.
trained by members of
Okay.
Street Woman Fighters dance crew La Chica, and this is evident in
Oh,
the
okay.
way that she dances, especially when she freestyles and creates choreography. She's been part of
Yeah, that
multiple
looks like La
academies
Chica to
before,
me.
and has always been highly praised for her dance skill by all of her mentors.
Powerful. Oh my god. Okay, whacking.
Dayeon is a high-energy member who, like Chaehyun, is often at the center of the action. She is loud and energetic, but she exudes professionalism and has a real sense of responsibility as a leadership figure within the group.
굉장히 어떤 곡이든 다
Love it.
완벽하게 출 수 있습니다.
Okay. What did she do?
Her
She's
official
so
animal
into
within
it.
Kep1er is a squirrel. Throughout her time on
A
Girls
squirrel.
Planet
Oh my
999,
god.
Dayeon was yet another strong leadership figure, and she was also ranked as the number
looks so
one
young,
Korean
though.
trainee at the start of the show in episode 1, and like Xiaoting, was one of the 3 centers for the Signal song. Throughout the show, she showcased how good of a
Interesting.
leader, dancer, and choreographer that she is, and also solidified herself as a capable vocalist and rapper.
Let's go. See, 언제든지 내 모습 내지 단한 번에 내가 잡아 절대 기죽지 않지. 다 편하게 못 알아. 근데 써서 원해도 원하는 결국에 보여. I'm troubling you wanting it. I'm psycho. 난 아직 잊혀지지가 않아.
This was not Dayeon's first
Oh, yeah,
encounter
she can
with
sing.
internet survival shows though, as she was also previously a contestant on Produce 48, the show through which the girl group IZ*ONE was formed. This wasn't meant to be though, as she was eliminated in episode 5 after ranking 70th. Currently, Dayeon is signed to Jellyfish Entertainment, the home of groups like VIX, Very Very and Gugudan, and she currently attends the School of Performing Arts in Seoul. Until she debuted as part of Kep1er, Dayeon had been a trainee for 3 years under CNC School, Stadium Entertainment, and recently Jellyfish. Following Produce 48, Dayeon left CNC and signed with Stadium, and whilst there, along with Lightsum's Yujin and another trainee, she was set to make her debut. This obviously fell through though, as Yujin and the other trainee had left the agency, and in early of 2021, Dayeon was announced to be competing in Girls Planet under Jellyfish Entertainment. In the finale, Dayeon ranked 4th overall, making her the 5th member of Kep1er to be announced.
Wow.
Now for the
Okay.
next member,
Hikaru.
the other half of the Japanese line, Ezaki Hikaru is not only Kep1er's shortest member, but is one of the strongest and most recognized rappers in the group. She is an 04 liner and
She's
is
got
thus
an
part of the
intense,
Mangnae line, or the youngest
like,
line,
facial
along
expression.
with 3 other members. Hikaru herself has been a fan of K-pop since she was young, and she looks up to 2NE1's CL as one of her inspirations.
Ooh,
Members
okay.
describe Hikaru as goofy, funny, and cute off stage, but charismatic and one of the members with the strongest duality on stage. She is extroverted,
see.
loud, and the type of person who once starts laughing can't be stopped.
만든 춤이래요. 귀여워.
It's so cute. Saves the world. Oh jeez. Oh my god.
Within Kep1er, Hikaru's official animal is a puppy. When auditioning
Of
for
course.
Girls Planet 999, to prove
Oh,
her
and she was the
rapping
one in the
skill,
chair.
Hikaru performed multiple raps and freestyles, but of those, her main performances were of CL's Hello Bitches and BY's Super BY.
Yellow go, any glow like a yellow fun. Couldn't see me with a selfie for my telephone. Got head up do, Hello Kitty getting head up oh. Want me to love him long time and I tell him no.
In addition to both
Okay.
Xiaoting and Dayeon,
Attitude.
Hikaru's talents and skills were recognized from the outset. Going into episode 1 of the show, Hikaru was also ranked number 1 out of all of the Japanese trainees, and as such was the third center of the show's signal song. From the outset, she was recognized as one of the show's strongest rappers, and showed that she was not only competent in this area,
And
but throughout the show
stage
also
presence.
showed that she was highly capable at both dancing and singing as well. She's currently not fluent in Korean just yet, but can rap in Korean with speed, all the while maintaining accurate pronunciation.
I open the shining
what matters.
반짝이는 것만 보고 있었어. Backing on my line 왜 너는 비게 되고 싶니? 세계가 나의 매력에 빠지 세계 끝까지. 사랑 금이 힘을 영원히 보내고 싶다. 야 하지만 자주랄 정도로 힘들 때다. 에이 자신을 믿고 왔어. 에이 이 금을 선택하고 셀프팬은 한 번도 없어. 에이 이따른 소주 하이려고 암튼 소주 하이려고 계속 감꾸죠 마음에 힘을 주고 마저 비라면 외계인 보고 싶고. 에이.
Along with Xiaoting,
I
she's one of
believe
the
we
group's
call
Korean
those
language learners,
bars.
and she's constantly trying harder to improve her language skills. As for her agency and prior
I
experience,
mean, as far as rapping goes,
Hikaru
she's
is
got
currently
it.
signed to AVEX Artist Academy in Tokyo. Hikaru has had industry experience in Japan before, as she used to be part of a kids trainee duo called Plus Gang for 2 years, but this
Plus
group
Gang.
was disbanded in 2018.
She's like a literal baby here, though.
Through Girls Planet 999, she wound up placing 7th overall, making her the second member of Kep1er to be announced. Moving on
Oh,
to
this is
the
the
next
name I had
member,
trouble with.
Bahiyyih is the 7th member of
Bahiyyih.
Kep1er, part of the
Bahiyyih.
Maknae line, and is the second tallest member of the group. She is part of the Changshinji, or the tall line, along with Xiaoting and Yujin, and like Hikaru,
tall
was
line.
born in 2004. Within Kep1er, Bahiyyih is one of the funniest members with her impressions and facial expressions, and the members consider her a fashionista, but also a prankster.
fashionista.
She can sometimes be subtle and quiet, but like all of the other members, she's an absolute goofball.
What?
여러분
I wonder, because that's really funny with zero context. I don't even know like what's going on there. It looks like some kind
Subtle and
of
quiet, but like all of the other members,
some kind of
she's an
stage for
absolute
Girls
goofball.
Planet. Oh, what is this?
여러분들 힘내세요. 화이팅 하세요. 오늘도 화이팅. 사랑해요.
Oh my god.
여러분들 힘내세요. 화이팅 하세요. 오늘도 화이팅. 사랑해요.
Bahiyyih's representative
Ay, ay,
animal
ay.
within Kep1er is a lion. As for her personal life, Bahiyyih comes from an
Interesting.
entertainment family, with her dad being a Brazilian-American TV personality, and her eldest sister Leah.
I was
and-
gonna say she kind of has like an American look to her, or even like a. And I mean like U.S. America as well as like South America. It seemed like an interesting mix of both. So I was wondering like why I saw that in her face, and that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense.
With her dad being a Brazilian-American TV personality, and her eldest
Brazilian-American.
sister Leah and eldest brother Kai have also debuted in K-pop groups. Leah debuted through the group Viva in 2017, which is now inactive, and Kai debuted as part of Hybe's boy group TXT in 2019.
Oh, okay. Her brother's in TXT.
Bahiyyih is known by many names by fans, either Hie or Bahi being the most common, and she's the only
Hie or
mixed
Bahi?
member in Kep1er, being a Korean-born Korean American. Bahiyyih can fluently speak Korean, she can speak English, and she can also speak Mandarin.
영어
Interesting.
나레이션을 한번 하자고 한 제안이 들어오셨어갖고 한번 했던 적이
Ooh,
있어요.
that would have been cool.
그럼 지금
And that would have been before debuting, I
보고 계신
guess.
시청자분들을 위해서 영어로 한번 얘기를 해주시면 좋을 것 같습니다. 1번 카메라.
Please love our Kep1er, and we are going to do a lot of things. So please keep lifting us. Thank you.
As for her agency,
Not bad.
During Girls Planet 999, it was understood that she was an individual trainee, but during the show she signed to what is formerly known now as Play M Entertainment, which has
Play
currently
M.
become IST, home to groups such as Weekly, The Boys, A-Pink, and Victon. Throughout Girls Planet 999,
I know the names, but I
Bahiyyih
don't know
showed
their
herself
music.
to be a high energy, extremely passionate, happy virus, as she refers to herself as, and also an extremely hard worker.
Okay, Blackpink.
On the show,
I
she
can
was
kill a
often
bucket
praised for her
hat.
stable vocals and her improvement that she showed in her performances, and as a result of this, overall she wound up placing second, being the 7th member of Kep1er to be announced.
She plays second. Wow.
Now, Young-eun is
Young-eun?
the second youngest member of Kep1er, but
I was trying to say it right when he said it for me. Hold on.
now Young-eun is the second youngest
Young-eun.
member of Kep1er,
Young-eun.
but you wouldn't be blamed for not believing it. Young-eun radiates a youthful and hyperactive energy around her members, making her one of the group's resident crazies.
Ooh.
At times she
Ay,
can be
ay,
shy
ay.
and introverted, but lets loose around her members. She's a big softie and often doesn't share when she is experiencing hardships, but she always persists on giving 110%
Sounds like me.
to herself and her team.
잘하고 있고 잘하고 잘할 수 있으니까 너가 하고 싶은 대로 계속 했으면 좋겠어. 있는 그대로 내 모습을 계속 사랑했으면 좋겠어.
Since Girls Planet
Ay,
999,
ay.
she's always likened herself to a
I
fox.
love and hate it when when shows do that, when they make them do like heartfelt messages either to the either to their fellow performers or for themselves in the future or whatever. That's what it looked like that was.
So this is
Love
also
and hate
her
it.
representative animal within Kep1er too.
사막에서 달려온 사막여우 서영은입니다.
Within the group, Young-eun
Oh my
is without
God.
a doubt heralded as Kep1er's ace, as she's able to do quite literally anything, and her age is not to be underestimated. She not only has an amazing singing voice, but her dance skills and charisma on stage are befitting of this status, as she is one of the members which possesses
see.
an insane duality.
Oh, she has a great voice. Oh, love shot. Even sitting down, she's killing it.
Young-eun is a specialist in boy group choreographies, and on Girls Planet 999
As in
gained
Love
quite
Shot?
the reputation for her ability to nail boy group concepts. From the outset with her performances of NCT's Kick It and 2PM's My House, and since then has shown more of her duality. Her broad singing range coupled with her powerful precise dancing makes her an incredible eye-catcher in performances.
More Blackpink? Okay. The swag that she dances with.
Currently, Young-eun is signed to Biscuit
Love it.
Entertainment, a brand new label
Biscuit.
that was established in 2021, and she trained there with former Girls Planet contestants Murakami Yume and also Arai Risako. Young-eun placed 5th on the show overall, making her the 4th member of Kep1er to be announced. Now for the maknae, this is where things get really interesting. Kep1er's maknae is Kang Yeseo, who was born in 2005, yet debuted in 2010 when she was only 5 years old. Do you remember earlier when I was saying that there was another member who had technically debuted before Yujin? Yep, this is her, our youngest.
What does she do at 5?
As Yeseo is the maknae, naturally she emanates the usual cute charms and captures people's hearts in this way.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Ay, ay, ay.
네가 너무 좋아 어떡해 어떡해 네가 너무 예뻐 어떡해 어떡해 나랑 사귀어볼래 어떻게 생각해.
Adorable.
However, interestingly enough, with her experience in the industry, she's a good balancer for the team's dynamic and is extremely supportive in this regard. Yeseo, along with Yujin, also has the bunny as her representative animal. As for her career, Yeseo has already had quite the amount of experience as she debuted in 2010 as a child actress. So far, she has starred in 14 television series, 2 web dramas, and 5 movies, one of which was Miracle in Cell No. 7, which at its release was the 5th highest grossing Korean movie of all time.
아저씨 가방 샀어요? 가방이요.
What's more is that Yeseo's experience doesn't end here. In 2010, Yeseo debuted as a member of the kids idol group called QTL, which has since disbanded, and was originally supposed to debut in 2014 in another kids group called Pretty. This was not to be though, and Yeseo debuted instead in Busters in 2019, where she was there appointed as lead vocalist.
Never heard of him.
In 2020, Yeseo's group went on hiatus, and after this, she moved to 143 Entertainment, the same agency as Mashiro. Since then, Yeseo and Mashiro have trained together until Girls Planet 999. Throughout Girls Planet 999, Yeseo was highly praised for her professionalism, her vocal tone and center qualities, as she nails facial expressions perfectly and executes performances with ease. As a contestant though, she was
been training for this since she was 5.
Not only nailed concepts befitting of her age, but also utilized her experience to pull off stages like the iconic Fate performance. In the finale, Yeseo finished 6th overall, thus making her the 3rd member of Kep1er to be announced. So today, we've been through a lot. Whilst this guide can't go into too much depth as Kep1er are only just starting their journey, I'm really hoping that this helped give you a better idea of the members, their personalities, and a little bit more about their personal stories. One last thing I would like to touch on though is just the nature of temporary groups and how these actually operate. As aforementioned, Kep1er is a temporary group with a contract of 2.5 years. As also mentioned throughout some of the members' profiles, they currently belong to different companies, and this can be confusing for some who are experiencing temporary groups for the first time. In a nutshell, the way that this works is that each member will be from a specific company or companies, with some sharing the same company, such as Yeseo and Mashiro, and this company will send their trainees to a show such as Girls Planet 999, with the hope that their trainees will be able to debut as part of the winning lineup. Traditionally, shows like Girls Planet 999 and also the Produce series have been an excellent way for companies to be able to get their trainees noticed and also to build a reputation for them, so that once group activities end, they can either re-debut in other groups or pursue solo or acting activities as well. As of yet, an Mnet project group has been yet to extend its contract formally, and thus as a result, Kep1er's contract is still only 2.5 years, at least until Mnet or any companies decide to actually change that. Moving back to the subject though, as for Kep1er's existing content, currently they have quite a lot, but there is still plenty more which is being added every single day. As a fandom, we are very spoiled, and I can't wait to see what we have coming next. So far, Kep1er have a 2-episode reality show titled Kep1er View, along with appearances on variety shows already too. When they debuted with Wadada, they recently had their debut show on M2, and they've made other various variety appearances already as well. There's so much more of this type of content coming,
and
so
this was
please
obviously
make sure
way
to check out the
before
links below.
that it was announced that they would be part of Queendom 2, which I'm super excited for. Since I want to watch Queendom 2, as the episodes are coming out, so I'll probably have to watch that before I actually get to Girls Planet because Queendom 2 is going to start at the end of the month, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't think I'll have time to start and finish Girls Planet before that starts. So that's why I don't want to start Girls Planet and then switch over to Queendom halfway through. But yeah, so they've done all that reality stuff already, and now they're also going to be on the second season of Queendom.
As they are extremely useful. In
all
them,
while still
I
being
have attached
rookies.
an all-encompassing Kep1er archive, which has been created and run
those.
by some amazing members of my Discord community, and it's updated literally whenever new Kep1er content drops. Feel free to go and follow the Twitter as well so that you get constant updates on when the spreadsheet has been officially updated each time. Now, like I said,
I'm definitely
going
to look into that.
all-encompassing Kep1er guide just yet, but I will be updating this as early as their first comeback. Please look forward to it, and in the meantime, if you'd like to
We'll
stick
be here
around,
for that.
feel free to subscribe and check out my fan edits, video essays, and tons more content over here on Kep1er. So once again, stand talent, stand Kep1er, and thank you so much for tuning in. Take care of yourselves out there, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Very well done. Okay. My guy. And I know the kind of passion you bring to just all of the content that you make, so, and definitely comes through here. Very well done, very, very well made video. Probably one of the best guides there is for any group that at least that I've seen. Definitely learned a lot about Kep1er and about Girls Planet, which we'll be getting to, like I said, at some point. But I'm definitely interested. I'm thinking Xiaoting might not actually be the bias. I'm gonna have to hear more songs and watch more stuff to figure out for sure. But I thought Xiaoting would still be coming away with it. But now I don't know for sure. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. And I'll see you on the next one.